back. We all know the many benefits of incorporating fitness into our lives, but it can be hard to find the time, especially if you're a busy parent.
It's true. So our next guest encourages families to have fun with fitness together, and she's here to show us how to incorporate simple exercises into our daily routines. So please welcome back to the show fitness expert and mom of two, Marlie Cohen. Welcome back. All right, so Marlie, you have shared on your platforms, we know it's really, really difficult, even for a trainer like yourself, to find time to be able to exercise. And let's talk about then the benefits of maybe deciding, why don't we exercise together as a family?
Sure, it's a great way to spend quality time together with your kids, especially when you make it fun for them. It's also a great way to teach your kids positive associations with exercise, such as exercise is something that we get to do instead of something that we have to do.
Right.
And for busy parents who feel either guilty or selfish for taking time away from their kids to exercise, we're also showing them that when they grow older, they still matter too. They don't have to completely lose themselves if they perhaps have kids one day.
Yeah. So how can we incorporate fitness into our family routines?
Okay, there's a few ways I like to do this. All right, let's say we are outside. It's a beautiful day like today, and the day is getting away from us. We're outside playing with our kids. Throw in a game of tag. I don't know what the last time you played tag is. It is really sneaky cardio. Also a good
sneaky cardio, like
right? Also sneaky cardio, dance freeze. The dancing part, really good cardio, but then you can also choose to freeze in a squat or a plank. The kids think it's hilarious and you are like shaking by the end. I also like to physically incorporate my kids into my workouts when they're small enough and age appropriate and it's safe enough. You can actually throw them on your back for some squats or pick them up over your head for added resistance. Or if you're working out and there's a playroom around, toys around, you can actually grab a ball, a stuffed animal, literally use it like a Pilates ball for an extra burn.
Okay, this sounds great on our side, but then how do you convince your child to take part in this, put down the toy or the screen and join you?
Yeah, it is hard to compete with screens these days. It's hard to get them off the couch. I try and make fitness relatable to something that they enjoy. Let's say you have a child who's into baseball. Maybe just telling them how throwing a ball, getting outside, running can help them improve their game. Make it relatable to what they like doing. And I always just make sure to use really empowering language around fitness. It makes us stronger. It makes us feel good on the inside.
Yeah, we get to do this. We don't have to do this,
exactly.
Right? Okay, so let's get to some exercises that we can do with our kids. What are we starting with?
Okay, we are gonna start with a downward dog to plank. So this is my favorite exercise. You are going to not only work your shoulders, your arms, your bicep, your core, but also it's great for lots of ages. If you have a kid who's in that lying down phase and they're gonna let you do the exercise, or if they're gonna be running around and think it's like a game, you're creating a bridge. So if you bring your palms onto the mat and bring your hips up to the air, this is your downward dog. Lift your hips up and then roll your body forward into plank, engaging your core, engaging your biceps. You can have a baby either lying down underneath you, or they could be running around, running under the bridge that you're creating, which they always think is super fun and funny.
Oh my God, we could call it London Bridge and they have to get out before you come down?
Yes, exactly, I love that.
Yes.
All right. You got it.
Don't do it. Until they start climbing on your back. Then that's done.
All right, next you're gonna show us some exercises that we can do while we're lying down. Okay. I feel like this one is an easy sell, so what are we gonna do?
Okay, it's an easy sell, but here's the kicker. When you are lying down, that's when your kids are gonna be jumping on you.
Yep, yeah.
So I have figured out how to navigate different exercises for different stages, whether they are a little bit less mobile to a little bit older, and you can actually work out with them. So if you have a doll, let's say you have a baby. All right, we're going into the earlier stage when they're not so mobile, maybe they're crawling around. You're gonna
this
lie.
is a child.
This is a child. You're gonna lie on your back, bring your legs into tabletop.
Okay, here we go.
Bring your head down, and then you can balance your kid if they have head control, right? On their tummies, holding their hands, pretending that they have beautiful head control, and you can rock your knees. You're gonna be lying down here. It's
I am.
Okay,
I'm crushing I'm crushing my microphone pads.
Okay, you're gonna.
So I'm gonna make it a little more challenging.
You're gonna shift the legs forward and back. It's really gonna target your lower core.
Hi, baby.
So it's a really,
when they throw up on you.
And safe exercise.
Wow.
All right, when they're a little bit more mobile and you need to just capture them, you're gonna give them a big hug onto your tummy, lie down with your legs in the air, and then you just lower one leg and then the other. Again, you feel your core turn on here? Feel those core muscles
So
turning
good.
on, and you're sort of keeping them in a nice hug so they're not moving around too much.
You can breastfeed at the same time. If you wanted
That's
to.
impressive. All right, and here's one if they're a little bit older and you want to exercise with them. I don't know if you want to demo together, but we could put our feet together.
Okay.
Bye, baby. Bye, babies. This is when they're a little bit older.
Okay.
So you're gonna lie down, pretend to lie down, and come on up, and you can give a high five at the top.
Yes.
Okay. So we're doing a full sit-up here. They're playing with you. They're engaged. You're a little distracted. You can't feel the burn as much.
All right.
Oh, that's so fun. I love that one.
I like this. It's fun. And it's still not fun, but we'll pretend it is. Here you have a way you say to make squats fun. I'm going to debate this, but show us what you mean.
I'm going to show you. I
Okay,
promise.
all
Okay,
right.
we have our little basket of toys. So let's say you have a stuffed animal or you have a ball. I think you have a squishy ball there.
Yes. This.
You can put it between. Yeah,
Okay.
perfect. I would take a ball if you have a ball.
You don't
ball.
want an egg?
I don't really want the
Okay,
egg.
here we go.
Okay, you're going to put that ball there. You're going to put it in between your thighs. Bring your feet underneath your hips. Now start to just squeeze the ball, the toy, so it's not going to get away from you. And you can move down into a squat from here.
Oh, I see. Hold on.
Do you feel your inner thighs
Yeah,
turn
it's
on?
not- yeah.
Exactly. You could even hold it at the bottom, pulse your knees together,
Okay.
really turn on your inner thighs.
Okay.
Burning a
Yes.
little?
Yeah,
that's good.
I wouldn't call this fun, but I get that it is funner. It is more fun
It's
than
more fun.
normal workouts.
It changes it up, and you can definitely feel an extra burn.
You've got it.
Love
There you
that.
go. Great
So
job.
you have a variation on our last move. So what is this last move and what's the variation?
Okay, so it's a variation on a plank. So you're gonna come down onto your forearm, stacking knee on top of knee. I'm gonna move my baby over so I'm not crushing her. And again, you're gonna keep that equipment, your ball, your stuffed animal, in between your thighs, stacking knee on top of knee. You got it. And you're just gonna bring your hand onto your hip, that top hand. If you move up into a plank, squeeze those inner thighs together, it's gonna be harder, right? We're working inner thighs, we're working core. You can go into some hip dips, dropping your hip up and down. You look perfect. You got it, exactly. So do you feel how there's an added layer of a burn there with that equipment we're doing? Yeah, exactly. For better or for worse.
That is so great. Listen, I'm always a fan of getting kids moving and exercising again, and these are great, great tips to get us there. So Marlie, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey there, what did you think? Drop your comments below and join the conversation. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can find more on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. See you soon.